Exactly like you said, Tom. That setup from Heretics, they're on their way back in. It's a laneway plant. There's only one way that you can peek it. They put down a grab well to try to deal with these players and buy the time to get the defuse. And I think it was a counter grab well that ended up stopping the defuse going half. That was the difference between the round going to Heretics and Gen.G getting off to a flying start. 1-0 facing into an eco.
Yeah, a very heavy investment here from Gen.G. They've gone for rifles and every single player. You can't really afford to lose any players here, otherwise it's going to be some severe costs. But sticking with the Guardians, maybe, I don't know, we saw some pretty impressive battles between Ion and Riens when we saw this map played versus FPX. So maybe they're trying to steal a leaf out of the book of the Guardian. Plenty of positions that can be wallbanged. Again, if you talk about that post plant on the B site, we saw Boo attempting to try and do the same with an Odin.
Cam jode bhai, Gen.G jode bhai, Cam chodo.
It's exactly what you expect.
You're
alone on the B site, just trying to get information.
और Astra तो इतना दूर था बे, 3v5 निकाला basically.
They've got the numbers, hard to convert the kills up against the rifles in play for Gen.G, even if they do go running into them. For now though, a couple of shots fired. Boost spamming through and almost going down. He's on 15 HP. It's all a ruse from Gen.G. They make early noise, they keep the stack on A, and now the rotation comes in. The pressure on a man like Benji Fishy was a classic and 2 traps to play off of. It's going to be very difficult to find the value. I like the trap we're seeing here up top, trying to cancel out any updraft dashes.
Not on time.
It's just a conventional push from Gen.G, and they know exactly where Benji is. Nice and clean.
Nobody else really on spot. And some aim practice early on for T3xture. It's going to be another 4K. Add another to the collection. It's been spoken about quite a bit, how many days it's been since T3xture got an ace. I think it was only probably mere rounds since the last time he got a 4K, but another one on the books, and more importantly, he's now 2 away from a Blade Storm.
Yeah, I think it's been like 14 4Ks so far, give or take. It was 114 days. Can't quite get that ace, but hey, you wouldn't want to do it against an eco anyways, right? We want that to be a meaningful ace. If you're gonna do it, maybe it's here. They've still got a lot to work with on Gen.G. 4 Guardians and a Bulldog coming into round 3. Team Heretics invest heavily. All the credits are on the line, and a loss here means a big extension by Gen.G and a big lead early on for the attackers. Same approach, players spread on B and mid, while the other 3 look for some control over A main. Happy to take a fight if they're offered it.
The highlight within this match as well is going to be Miniboo. We've talked about his individual performance. This map, he definitely struggled. 9 and 20, even falling down the gap in mid for one of those deaths. And sure, he came into the series late. Again, like
Gen.G 2-0 clean जीतेगा.
Leading the way through at the end, but it's definitely dangerous territory if he's not going to have those performances. Because, well, one of the more exciting things is we do have Meteor back on that duelist with Breeze removed. It wasn't something.
We see the orbs all farmed up on Meteor. How important it is for him to have his ult for entering in. Trap, it's caught. T3xture, will he make it back? He's safe for now. Boo, not so much though. Dropped after just the 1. The spike drop, they know it's on its way to B, and there's reinforcements coming through. And he Boo's there to back them up, but they can't quite stop that plan.
T3xture
They're going to know exactly where Meteor is. Nowhere else really to stand. Karen's position has already been spotted, and a lot of low players now for the side of Gen.G. Bonus not exactly going to plan, and well, it seems like it's only going to get a little bit worse as we will see T3xture fall off the edge of the map. And well, we definitely need the replay from Benji. Even did a little dance, a little emote at the end.
Yeah, early on, you're seeing the falling deaths. I don't know if that's off the initial trap. Maybe it pulled him back in. I think he put an updraft into play, and sometimes it can act a little bit like a slingshot.
Well, I think he dashed backwards.
He did at first, and then I think an updraft. Oh, there he goes.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, he was falling for quite a long time. This had been happening for a while, evidently, but he's having a good time at least. And of course, the last round flawless financially. Gen.G are going to be able to go back into this round with another purchase. In fact, they're in a great spot overall, even having themselves a dimensional drift onto Meteor, which we've already seen from Life can really cause mass amount of issues on this map. I think a lot of teams still are not completely comfortable on Abyss just yet. Still by far the newest map in the pool, and I'm waiting to see Wow, if Heretics have got something planned, this aggressive push might be just that.
Yeah, the cam is flipped around to mid this time.
भाई मेरे को एक्चुअल में देखेंगे ये लोग डिफेंड कैसे करते हैं
Leaving no
Gen.G
one there to watch the push up, hoping the cam will
क्योंकि
do the job.
impossible है.
But it's Meteor's ultimate, and they farmed it up. I expect them to use it in a round like this.
सब कुछ देखना, mid देखना, A देखना, A split
Bit of a
देखना.
moneymaker in the last. There goes the ult, immediate TP, so he's nice and close, ready to take this. Already spotting the first. There's a lot of info now. They know there's 3 players here. The decoy is going to be used, sending them back alongside the recon. This is site control and a plant for Gen.G.
Yeah, this is all they want.
Post plant.
Gets them into that post plant again. At least it will do. Slightly moved the plant, but still
नहीं
gonna be
लेकिन
a difficult
उससे
place to fight from, especially
लाइनअप नहीं आएगा ना अभी.
That's going to get cleared out by the drone. That's something at least, and actually he gets dropped. Trying to maneuver himself back out of position. Utility being thrown in for Heretics, but they've still got 4 to find.
Oh.
T3xture already spotted.
Oh.
3 already.
What the fuck?
Takes away the
I God.
again. He'll be denied the
क्या
5th.
मारा है bro?
But
Bhai,
Gen.G
hello?
win the round, and I guess that's all that
Extra
matters.
Kirtan
Spirits are
Ita se
definitely high on that roster.
Dear Lord, he's got 4 kills in 2 rounds. That's all his kills on the board at the moment. 8 and 2. It's funny. Last round he falls off the map, having a little bit of a laugh. And now he's the one laughing at absolutely everybody else. Just so clean with it. And I don't even think there's arguments at the moment for
इसको देखा हुआ लग रहा है. इसको
who is
देखा हुआ
the
लग
best
रहा है.
player in the world. This guy is tearing everybody apart.
बोलता thank you carry करने को.
Heretics as well. So many individuals we write home about. We've seen
सीधा
them
thank you
perform
बोला
on
बे
the
उसने.
international stage, make deep
बोला
runs
मैंने
into the
कुछ नहीं किया.
tournament, but
That's the story, isn't it?
फिर
The
भी जीते.
story is literally they are going